Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing my Sagittarius today. This is going to be for approximately August 15th to August 30th, 2021. It's going to be a general reading, so it can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Okay. Let's do this, my Sagittarius. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Sagittarius the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Ooh, justice will be served. Nice. I actually did your reading 3 times prior to this, but something was going on with my camera, and justice came out. This would be the 3rd time, so if you needed some proof, there you go. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start with your recent past, the energy that some of you guys have been dealing with. Some of you might have been a little bit in the low frequency of maybe feeling a bit down, but let me tell you, getting out of it. Big shift coming. See, some of you guys have gone through some heartache, something that's made your heart feel a little bit of pain there. Like I said, past energy, let's not stress on it. Maybe a recent breakup. Okay, so what I was getting, it's like moving away from unrequited love, others moving towards someone that you are now realizing that you feel more than you thought you felt. A bit of regret there. Others, this could possibly be some kind of third-party situation, you know. Doesn't have to be all romantic, just some third situation that made you feel upset, you know, maybe a little bit sad, disappointed. And you know what I was hearing for you guys a lot, that it may be, you know, giggle a little. When I asked romance, it was a straight no. Romance, no. Like somebody's just like, that's it, I've had it. Not gonna break my heart again. For some of you. Now let's talk about your present energy. You have the Magician. Beautiful. Amazing. You could be dealing with a, what is this, Gemini? Possibly. But this basically says you have every single thing you need right now, at this moment, to do whatever the heck it is you're trying to do. You're working with all the elements. Magical even. Ooh, hopefully it's not that other kind of magic. But there's some magic happening here. Manifesting, creating. I even get a second chance type of vibe where it couldn't be done before, but now some way, somehow, you are determined to do this. So out of this energy that you're coming from, is giving you the strength and the confidence and the knowing that you got this. You can do this. You got that kind of magical abilities. Okay. Now, near future, and it happens pretty fast. You have the 6 of Swords. That's moving away from the drama. Could involve a travel. Maybe this particular move wasn't possible before, and now something happened here. Something's about to happen where it's like magic. Apparently, it can be done. It can be done. Some kind of miracle even. So, small percentage. It was very hard to get out of this energy of even feeling a loss, feeling lost, feeling of lack, heartbroken, like, you know, that pain, wondering, thinking you wouldn't be able to get out of this type of energy. And whatever this shift is, something just happens, like instantly, magically. Now you're able to leave that situation and move on, because it seems like mentally you are more clear as to what it is that you want to do. What do you see yourselves doing? It's just very mentally clear, where there was a lot of confusion before, possibly some manipulation somehow. Couldn't trust it before. A lot of drama, apparently, right? It was mostly thoughts. So a lot of overthinking energy. You thought you couldn't do this. Okay. You thought you couldn't do this. Small percentage, okay, I'm going to have to say, because it is coming through. There's that dark magic. Someone might have been trying to do something behind the scenes to keep you in this energy. But it's broken. I think they couldn't keep going at it. Because if this is part of what you're supposed to be doing, what you're moving towards, nothing can stop that. You know, it's part of your destiny and all this. Okay? You got that kind of power. Some of you guys got that. Well, a lot of you. There's a lot of that divine, higher power, higher divine intervention coming in and breaking whatever this was that was keeping you in this lack mode, in this heart dark night of the soul type energy. It's time to break out of it. You are given the tools to do so. You are connected with those that can help you. Some of you just took it upon yourselves and you figured this out. You figured this out. So now you are more clear-headed, leaving that turbulent murkiness, unhealthiness behind, and moving on. Might involve an actual moving from this place, from this person. Others of you, this is just some kind of new inspiration, a purpose, a feeling of purpose. Like you can feel it in your gut that going wherever it is that you're trying to go is where you need to be. You're being like really led there. Okay. That sounds pretty good to me, my Sagittarius. You've got magic on your side. Beneath the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. So this is that fogginess I was feeling. Confusion. Not sure what to do, what to choose, because of so many options. So many people's emotions involved. Small percentage, this could have to do with some type of overindulgence, addiction that felt like you could never get out of. But mostly it just feels like confusion. There's just too many things, too many thoughts, other people's interference causing you to be confused. But it's like these cups, when it was confusing, then magically now you can see exactly what each cup is about, and now feeling more inspired to go for it. Now feeling more like it's not confusion, now it's more of a, wow, I have all these freaking options. I have so many choices, and excited to go, because it's understanding you don't have to handle them all at once. One by one, it's going to help you, towards the other. Just coming to that understanding that it's not what you thought. It's not as heavy. The feeling is not is not as heavy. It's just more manageable. There we go. You got this. Okay. Now let's clarify this Three of Swords. Ooh, it's hot in here. You have the Fool in reverse. So Aries energy, Aquarius energy. In reverse, the Fool is basically saying that not ready to take this leap of faith. Could have been because of what happened before, where somebody did break your heart, or there was pain. Somebody caused you some pain, and now there was a lot of very reluctant to go for this again, try this again, or just try anything new. Just anything new, just a fear there, like what if it's the same? I don't want to ever feel this way. Not willing to take that leap of faith, not willing to even try. Again, past energy. Others, there's someone, or we'll call it an energy, that has been keeping you here, confusing you with the inconsistent, with the up and down of the emotions. One day they love you, one day they don't. One day you love them, one day you don't. It's like, so kind of feeling stagnant and stuck, unable to move forward until you got that answer, or until you knew. But it seems like, again, understanding that you don't have to know. You got to go for what you want, your dreams, your desires, and that's enough. Can't wait around for them to make a decision. It's your life. What is the Magician? You have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this has to do with feeling very restless, to a point that you had to do something. Before, it was more of a settling, more of a, how should I say? You thought you were doing the right thing, but you realized that you were going according to others' thoughts, with manipulating you into do their agenda type thing. And this feeling wasn't feeling right? It's like an uneasiness, a restlessness, anxiety, like there's something wrong here. So that is what was needed for you to kind of, again, break out of it, or you were being helped to break out of this. Because if it feels that way, it doesn't feel good. So that wakes you up and do something about it. Does that make sense? It's like a wake-up call. You needed to feel this way to get out of it, to be in the reality, the real world. It looks like it was a lot of illusions, so you had to cut through the illusions. Okay. Clarifying the Six of Swords is the Two of Swords, upright. So apparently, that's the chick with the blindfolds on. This is making a decision. This is taking the blindfolds off and seeing things for what they are. The truth. What's real, what's not. Who's there for you, who's there, obviously not, against you. You might have known this before, but you weren't sure. It was very hard to even think that this person, this situation, was doing this on purpose. But once it becomes apparent that if somebody really cares for you, if they want the best for you, they wouldn't make you feel this way, wouldn't hurt you this way. And that was what you needed to really open your eyes to. Stop avoiding it and decide to just move on, to have that clear harmony. Be in harmony with your thoughts instead of the confusion. Let me have one more for that, because I can, that's why. The Emperor, Aries energy in reverse. that have cut ties with those that apparently like to control and dominate. Taking your power back. Taking control of your life is what is coming towards you, is what you are seeing, is what you already know. But whatever has kept you waiting, hoping that that's not what is happening or was happening, will be revealed to you. You will be able to break that connection. It's time for that soul connection to end. You know, everybody's there for a reason and a season and all this, but you have outgrown each other. You have outgrown the place. It's just you no longer resonate with this. And you've known it for a while. Apparently, you maybe just didn't want to break, hurt somebody's feelings, or again, something in that dark magic energy could have been there. Whether I feel like it was intentional, but sometimes people kind of tend to hold us back by their thoughts, projecting their thoughts onto you, right? So this is cutting away from that and taking your power back. Codependent, a lot of codependent energy. They made you feel very guilty if you were to pursue what it is that you wanted to do, or you feel guilty for even trying. Okay. Chemistry. The chemistry was there. There was a very strong magnetic attraction to this person, place, or situation. But apparently that's what it was, the attraction. And it was kind of made that way so you can be attracted to it. But there needs to be more than just that. Beneath the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Apparently somebody needs to be left out in the cold, or even remembering how they did this to you. They left you out in the cold. That harsh love. It's a lack mentality. Confused. Worried. Some of you guys were very worried about your financial stability. Saddened by some kind of family or home situation. Not wanting to leave them behind. Or being accused of doing this. And this was just causing a lot of emotional instability within you. Five of Swords. A lot of games, playing games. There's a lot of swords in this reading, so there's a lot of thought, a lot of overthinking, a lot of possibly even thinking for others, thinking what they possibly might be thinking, but then in reality, they weren't thinking that. So causing a lot of confusion. Okay. I like the fact that you're going to get out of it. That's a good thing. Understand that these are thoughts, right? If you don't think them, they don't happen. But as human beings, that's what we do. So, mental clarity will come. Just take all them blindfolds. You know exactly what this is about. Okay, my Sagittarius, ask me a question after hearing what you heard, seeing what you've seen. What would you like to know? There's something better. Okay? So don't worry about it. There is something better. Let me read it to you. Give me 1 second. Uno momento. Oh, you guys, I am offering a special August reading. That would be in my description box below if you are interested. 76. Okay. Don't go. Stay with me. Oh my goodness. I'm tripping. Apparently I can't read now. 78. All right. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself, what would you rather have? the very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled. Sometimes God has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind and your heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you've been asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in the new, exciting directions. There you go, my Sagittarius. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And apparently people are not getting notified when I upload these. So if you want to be notified, click on that little bell thingy. Okay. Thank you. Bye.